You're right, guys, on YouTube. It's Super Canata here, and yesterday was my birthday, and I thought, you know what? Let's go and see Five Nights at Freddy's because I've played the games. I know the lore about it. I thought, let's give it a shot, and I knew that the reviews for it weren't good, so I went into it knowing that the reviews weren't great. So I thought, you know what? Let me have my own opinion about the film before I say if it's good or not. And I am going to tell you, it's one of the worst video game movies I've ever seen. Period. It's maybe not as bad as Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, because that was shit. That was god awful. But this isn't any better. This is absolute rubbish of a film. Okay, I know I'm not gonna go through the entire story because there's a lot of spoilers. So I know that a lot of you probably wouldn't like me to ruin that, but it's like you got the main guy Mike from the games. Well, I assume the first game, if I remember. He's trying to keep his sister with him, so that's why he needs this job, so she can still live with him and he can protect her from their um like mean auntie. And then he just goes to he goes and gets this job from what's his name, Matthew, I can't remember, Matthew Lee, I can't remember his name, Lillard. It's Matthew Lillard, the guy who plays Shaggy. He's like the work counselor. So he gives him a job to work at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and obviously he's in there at nights watching the animatronics, make sure people don't break in. But then afterwards, some reason the aunt wants these people to destroy the place, and so they do. And this is the time when you actually kind of see Freddy and the gang, because at the first bit you rarely see them. You just see small little snippets from like posters, maybe one of the animatronics, but you really don't see any of them at the beginning until you get to the bit when people are breaking in. And it seriously falls flat in that bit, because I was hoping more like scares on that, because obviously you never see the animatronics move except for Foxy in the first game. And it's, well, okay, maybe when you get jump scared. Oh, jeez. But you don't really see them doing much. You just see them like, oh, they're in a room. Oh, one person's dead. Oh, someone else is in the room. Oh, they get dead. They get killed and all that. It just becomes really stupid. And the plot feels like it's going all over the place, because there's this subplot about Mike trying to find his younger brother's killer or kidnapper. So he goes into his dreams every frigging night to see if he can remember something. And then he would see the kids who, spoilers, and this is a spoiler by the way, who are the animatronics. And they're like, oh, we know who it is, but you got to do something for us. What's that? Give us your sister. Oh, wow, I'm really going to do that just to find my fucking sister, my brother's kidnapper. And one bit he actually kind of wants to, but I think it's so stupid. And I think one of the things that I know this whole review is going all over the place, but one thing that really annoyed me, the acting's not that good. I don't care about the characters at all. I don't care about Mike. He's so boring. The sister's forgettable as shit. The police officer is crap. Leota, is it Leota? No, it's not Leota. Is it Leota? You know who I mean, Shaggy. He's alright, but still, it's still corny. It's seriously, it's all over the place, and the plot is pretty weak. I mean, it's very weak. I mean, how could you with a game that has loads of lore, making it into film? You have all this. You could have made it much better, more darker, than it was. Scares were non-existent. It was not scary, and I'm surprised there weren't no jump scares, because that's what that's pretty much all about. Stupid freaking jump scares. That's the entire series. I mean, they tried to do it several times. Like you would see Bloom Boy pop up. It's only like this little figurine, and the people in the cinema I was with, Jesus Christ, were they just? I was just like, really, really. But anyway, I'll say that afterwards. But yeah, it's really just silly on how like the jump scares weren't, or even the scares at all, it weren't scary anyway. But another thing that really annoyed me, you rarely see Freddy in the gang. You rarely see him. I mean, there'll be moments you see him, but it's more focused on the security guard and his friggin' sister, and that's just, I'm not here to see that. It's, oh my god. I came to see friggin' Freddy and the gang start killing or move or be creepy, but they're not creepy at all. And if anything, they're really fucking boring too. The one thing I would say I liked was, I think they look good. They look good as the animatronics look cool, even though they still look really cheap and fake. It still looked alright, that. And the one bit that blew it out of proportion for me and really, really made me think, this is fucking shit, was the bit when the sister comes in and they have a party with Freddy and the gang. Like, she becomes friends with him and they all build like this fucking clubhouse. I was like, this is not what I came to see. I didn't come to see some like fucking, what? It feels like it's a PG. If anything, it feels like a PG film than a film that's rated 15. How the frick is this rated 15? There's nothing scary about it. No violence. You could give it a PG, and yet I think that would justify it. It's so bad. But then it was just like, when people heard about the plot twist in the cinema, they were like, "Oh my god!" And I was just like, "It's cliche. It's everything you see in all different horror films. Not even in horror films, even action films. The plot twist is exactly the same, and it didn't bring anything different to the table." And then when you see YouTubers who have played the game pop up, who I didn't know who they were. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know who they were. So when people were getting all excited about them, I was a bit out of the dark there. I didn't know who they were. But yeah, people went wild when they saw them. And they obviously brought back, like, they are, I can't get my words out. They are trying to make another movie, so they kind of build it up for a sequel. And I guarantee there's going to be a sequel to this film, because it's going to gross a lot of money. Not over $1 billion. I would give it £100 million. I think that's the best it's ever going to get. But it's seriously, it's like I said, the sets are pretty good. I'll give it that. The sets are good, but the story is shit. The characters are crap. The scares are non-existent. Existing story, like I said, absolute bullshit. It's not even anything good, and it is just overall a really, really lame film. I honestly, I couldn't believe it. I was hoping a little bit better, but no, it's absolute crap. I've never been so bored of a film like I was with that. I was seriously just doing this for a lot of it, because, I was hoping to get scared. I was hoping to feel like at least on edge, but I didn't feel anything. It was just so boring, and it just felt like it was dragging on and on. I don't know why it felt like that. And the another things though, like with a lot of the parts of the story, they just kept repeating stuff. Like I said, went through with all the dreams, he just kept going through these dreams, and they just kept repeating the same friggin' story, like the same part of the story, and you don't even get to really understand the characters at all. I assume if you do play the games a lot, you might get that, but it's still not even that fun. And like I said, people in cinema who were watching it, they were all jumping, like screaming out the end of it, like going, "Whoa, yeah!" And I was just thinking, this film's fucking shit. How the hell do you think this is good? But they're like these die-hard fanboys and fangirls, you know what I mean? They're just, of course, they're gonna like it. It could be a piece of fucking shit like it was, and they will still like it. But like I say, this is just my opinion. I think it was fucking crap. It was not worth the time to watch. But if you're a die-hard fan of the series, you would probably like it. And you know what? That's good. And I'm happy that you would enjoy it. It's just not for me. And I'm ashamed. I think it's sad because I like the director's other movies like Megan. I think it's great. I think that's a freaking great film. And again, animatronic, it fucking looked brilliant. But like I said, I wouldn't. I would personally say don't watch it. It's a fucking piece of shit. Watch it like if it comes on TV or something, and then give it a go. I wouldn't waste your money. But if you're a die-hard fan and you really want to see it, you might like it. But for me, I didn't like it. So I'm gonna score it 2 out of 10. It's so crap. I've like I said, I think it's terrible. Definitely will never watch it again. Uh, it just fails at everything it tries to do. It really does. The only reason I'm giving it give it a 2 is because I like the animatronics on it. I think they look pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say on that. Like I said, if you liked it, if you've seen the film and you're watching this and you're getting angry at me because I don't like it, well, sorry, this is my opinion. If you liked it, great. I'm happy for you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you liked it, brilliant. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you. At least you enjoyed it. But for me, didn't like it, never watch it again, and it was just shit. Anyway, guys, this is Super Kanata signing out. Have a nice day.